Hey guys, hello, welcome to my channel Universal Power Tarot. My name is Marthe. These messages I bring you here are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys, those who seek spiritual and or personal growth. You guys, oh my goodness. Thank you so much for your support. I am overwhelmed by the positivity, by that wave of warmth that you just brought my way. Excuse me. Oh my God, all the love I have received from you, it's just incredible. It's I don't know what to say. I don't know how to express it in the right way. I wrote it down to really make sure that I could express it like equally what this means to me. Like each and every single one of you being here matters. It matters, guys. It matters for the collective. Thank you so much for being here, for supporting, for showing your love, for sharing the content, for going to Vimeo and Patreon. That means a lot to me because that means I can continue like focusing on this here, which is so appreciated. And guys, your comments, I'm just blown away by your comments. I mean, the I am so grateful. I am so grateful for your comments, all the synchronicities you have shared that occurred, and everything. It's I can't tell you how much that means to me for being able to express my voice and to express myself, especially because I have done a lot of shedding, a lot of work, and then finally to be able to be at that core of myself, I feel, and to share that and then to receive this from you. Yeah, I'm just super grateful. Very grateful. And in case I missed some of the comments, I'm sorry because YouTube doesn't show me all of the comments apparently. So I saw, like, scrolling through the videos and scrolling through other comments, that there were comments that I hadn't answered, but just because I hadn't seen them. So this might happen in the future too. It's not because I do not appreciate your comment or anything like that. I simply probably didn't see it. If you're writing a nasty one, I'm going to block you anyway. So don't worry about that. Yeah, that's that. You guys, I think that's it from my side right now. Truly grateful to Sen as well, of course, still and always. So much appreciated. Okay, I think that's what I wanted to share. Thank you so much for being on this journey with me. We're going to hop into your pick a card reading right now, which is what Spirit would like to tell you, would like to let you know, right? And we've got pile number 1 here with the pyrite. Thank you for dropping that in the comment. I will never forget that one. We have pile number 2 with, that was it, with the tiger eye. We have the tiger eye here. Pile number 3 with the fossil. Pile number 4 with the turquoise. Okay, if you need to pause to really feel into which one feels good for you, which one you're drawn to, then do so. And if not, we're gonna hop right into your reading. Hey you guys, hello. If you have picked pile number 1 with the pyrite, thank you for dropping that in the comments. I will not forget this ever again, I think. Then this is your reading and the answer to your question, what Spirit wants you to know. So, this is a general reading, which means it may or may not resonate with you. It's not gender specific. You can reverse the placements. And yeah, let's hop right into it. I hope I didn't forget anything. It's not time specific at all. Yeah, but that's pretty clear, I think. So, guys, I'm sorry. I'm a little bit nervous and so excited from everything that has happened. So I probably gonna need a little bit to ease into this, although I meditated and everything already. But bear with me, please. Okay, so we have here from my guardian angel cards 1 card for you. We have from my angels and ancestors oracle cards, and from the shamanic oracle cards. These I will read to you later after I'm done with your tarot reading. Okay. You guys, focus, Marthe, focus. Okay, let's go. We're gonna hop right in. Wow, yes. Aw. Oh, Okay, so we have for you here, first of all, this is Gemini energy. This is the lovers, okay? Which I'm feeling this is a relationship that is divinely orchestrated. Could, like divine counterpart kind of a relationship. Could also be a twin flame thing. Could be a twin flame thing. I'm hearing that started something. That connection started something. It sparked something within you. It sparked something a lot bigger in you. A lot bigger. This is an offering here. This is an offering. This person offered something to you. This person offered something to you. Male or female doesn't matter. They offered something to you, and you are on your journey already. You're on your journey already to where it is that you need to go. And the enlightenment is big here too. Really enlightened. Wow, and I'm starting to get a headache, so you might be having headaches too. Which could be, when you start channeling or when you start receiving messages, there can be pressure around your head, and your brain may start to like pulsate or something like that, or tingly, whichever it is for you. But that's what could happen, and that's what I'm feeling here. I'm feeling pressure like along my sides, and here it's really not that great of a feeling. If of course it persists, this is not medical advice, then just I need to get rid of the energy. Then please go seek medical advice on that. But it could also be that, right? Yep. I saw this already when I draw the lovers here. This is the Three of Swords, which is a heartbreak. Still, I'm sticking with that this is a gift, okay? Bear with me here. Bear with me. I know these things can be really, really tough. Especially when you're in a divine counterpart relationship or a twin flame relationship, and then there's heartbreak. This is really a tough thing, right? Really a tough thing. And I can see that green, that really dark green of the heart. Like I can see like your heart crying. This is like deep pain. And this is something that happened already. So this is not if you by accident pick that pile and you think this is not your relationship. Okay? This has happened already, okay? So the Two of Wands, you're being called, to see it from the higher perspective, or you are starting to or have already seen it from the higher perspective and seen this relationship and this heartache. Oh my God, for what it was. We have the Wheel of Fortune here, and this event very clearly set something big into motion here. And this is not something that you could stop or that the other person could stop. It's just going to unfold the way it wants to unfold here. And the advice is to not stand in its way, in the Wheel of Fortune's way. Do not be that grain of sand that is getting stuck in the wheel. You really want to be rather the water that flows within the wheel and just like is flexible. You need to be flexible with this because it's also the ebb and flow of life. You just have to go with it. You have to go with it at this point. The Ten of Pentacles, which is of course what you want, what you wish for, that stable connection with someone. That's what you're longing for. Again, I'm getting that green connotation again. That's what your heart is longing for. It's like that, almost like that desperate longing for that kind of a connection. And again, I feel you on this one strongly. I feel you. And the last card from the Tarot is the Five of Pentacles. But you could also see that this is also what it could have been. The Ten of Pentacles. You see that this is what it could have been, and that's what hurts so much also, to realize that, oh my God, to the other person, don't you see what we have here? Can't you see what I see? Can't you see with my eyes? Can't you see from that perspective here? Why do you have to be in your ego games? Why do you have to start fights all the time? Why do you have to not cooperate with what we have here? Don't you see that this is a divinely orchestrated connection here? That's sort of an energy. And trust me, the other person does see that. They do see it, but they're too caught up still in for lack of a better terms, in 3D stuff, you know, in those ego games, and in, I feel like, devil energy. And what I mean by that is just that card temptation, where people, or where your counterpart is still too attached to things that don't really serve him or her, regarding money, regarding relationships, regarding whatever, you know, but not showing their true colors here in that relationship. Spirit, can we get more cards, please? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. This put you in quite the place. This was really painful. And sleepless nights, the whole shebang. Anxiety, possibly also. Again, this is past. I feel this is past for you. This was just giving you an overview over the situation so you know whether it's yours or not. And yeah, you just stood in your emotions in a puddle of tears for a while, is what I'm feeling here. And just didn't know where to go, what to say, who to speak. Just like really feeling entrapped by the situation, right? If she only removed her blindfold and took off those, because they're not that tight. It's almost like they're falling off already. Those ropes that are tied around her. Yeah. This was entrapment for a while here, you guys. Yep. Wow. Oh my God. I'm so sorry for you guys. The 10 of Wands. This is like, yeah, this is feeling burdened by the situation, feeling burdened by this, really wanting it, but I'm not seeing it anywhere. That's what you're saying. I'm not seeing it anywhere, and you can't, because you're so burdened. You still have stuff to resolve here, and that's why it feels the way it feels. 3 of Pentacles. And you might be talking to people about this, but what I see here is they don't understand you. And how could they? Because when it is a true divine countership, counterpart relationship, then this is hard to understand for people that have never been in one. Also, a twin flame relationship. If we're really talking about twin flame relationship, if that's what it is, then you want to go looking for your purpose, right? For your purpose here, and really embark on that spiritual journey here, because that's what the twin flame journey is about, to really put you on that path, to really make sure you walk in that way and not get stuck in those hurt feelings. Because what your twin flame really triggers in you, or a divine counterpart, let's say, is like your own core wounding that really wants to be healed here. They are screaming out to you, please heal me. And this is painful. And again, I feel you on that one so much. You just need to start walking. You need to start getting rid of those rods, one by one. Just toss them, like transform them, carve something into them, like make something beautiful out of this. Like use that pain for creative energy is very important here. And I know this is highly triggering, especially when you're still in that situation. I fully understand. And most of the time when I'm in this thing, I do not want to hear this. So I fully understand. If you can, and if it's bearable for you at this time, try to stick around, because I'm sure these cards will tell us more about your situation. Like the advice from Spirit is probably going to be really good and possibly helpful to you in this situation, okay? So yeah, I'm seeing you like talking to other people here about this union. And for those of you that are already at this point where you started, where you understood, wow, wait, there is something that I need to pursue. There is, I felt something like, oh my God, I did something that felt good. I found something that I liked, not just whatever everybody else around me was doing, but this was something I liked, man. I liked this. So yeah, and this is what I see you pursuing here, and people around you might not understand it, but you know, That's just the nature of things, especially when we're in such a changing process and transformative process here. People have a hard time relating, like those around us, because the person that we once were during this transformative process, and especially when we come towards the end, we're not going to be the same person anymore that we thought we were. We're going closer to our core here. And what I almost want to say here is coming closer to your mission here, right? To your mission. You are here for a reason. You are here for a reason. Yeah. And if you haven't already, you're going to start like really working on this, really like, all right, I'm going to do this myself then. And this is exactly it. That's what you need to be doing, and not focus on union or on coming back together with them, because this is only painful. I know it will come up and come up and come up and bug you and bug you. Oh my God. And when you think you're over it, then it comes back sometimes, you know, that sort of a deal. But you really got to focus on your mission here, on what it is that you need to do, with what it is that you need to work on. That's crucial here, crucial, because this will lead you out. I promise you that. I promise you this will lead you out of that energy here. I promise. This one. Out of it, okay? Thanks. Oh, yes. It's so funny. You've gone from a 10 of wands to a 9 of wands, which is you already dropped one, which is good, which is good. This is a start. Still hurt and everything, but you started to work. You started to like plant your seeds. It's like you started to put your wands where you want them to be. When before you were carrying them, you placed them. Now you place them and you're like, wow, this was a lot of work. And I still feel hurt. I still don't feel great, but at least I am moving. At least I am moving. Wow. This is you. And this is fast. Man, this is really fast movement. You are going from this still hurt to a knight in shining, basically, right? On the horse. So you gained a carriage. That's really fast, a horse in that case. And you're carrying a wand. And guess how many wands? Guess how many? One. And that is fantastic. That is really fantastic. Yes. And that's when you start to move faster. The more you're, like I said, the more you're letting go of these wands, the faster you will move naturally. Don't let yourself be held back by these. They no longer serve you, is what I'm meaning to say. All right. Guys, we're going to get into your other cards here, into Spirit's advice for your situation. And we have, wow, we have thunder here. Thunder, which with the number 30 breaking down to a 3. Guys, I went on a walk just now before I came back to do this reading to ground myself, and I saw thunder, and I haven't seen thunder in a while actually, and it was amazing because it was dark and then there was thunder, and yeah, it was just wow, it was so powerful. So drawing this card here is incredible because thunder has such power, right? And the message here for you is to really, really, really step into your purpose. Now is the time. Do not waste any more time. Now is the time for you to step into your purpose, to fulfill your purpose and your mission here on this earth. Now. This is powerful, guys. You need to understand that you have the light within yourselves. You yourself are the one that sees everything. Your intuition. Trust your intuition. Trust your feelings. Trust whatever has been buried for so long within you. Let it free. Like let it out. Let it out. Those feelings, those emotions, like with that, yes, it's scary, yes, but it's so worth it, right? Really embark on this. Really take that ship that is waiting for you right now. That is cool. That is really cool. There's something huge, and you got huge support. What I'm seeing here is you got angelic support around you. I also see what I'm perceiving is shape-shifting. So you may have the ability of shape-shifting, whatever that means to you, you guys. Could be astral travel, or I'll leave that up to you, okay? I'll totally leave that up to you. I have no experience in shape-shifting, so maybe a little bit, but you know, take it as it resonates, please, okay? Yeah. Wow. This is also telling me about there are many of you. Many of you. This is also talking about a gathering, like a coming together, a soul tribe gathering. But for that, you need to step into your purpose, into your mission, right? And then they're just gonna come in from all over, basically, right? They're gonna come in from all over. This is something that is destined. This is something that you choose to do before you came here to this earth. Akashic records type of a thing. Okay, you guys, we have the Shaolin Master as your angels and ancestors cards, which is be graceful in movement and action. And again, we have something really strong in the background. We have the dragon here, and he's harnessing his powers. This is the yin and the yang that really come into balance here. And this is your first card out too, with the lovers, the divine feminine, divine masculine, that are coming into balance here. And that is so necessary. This is also about marriage, is what I'm hearing. Internal marriage, because often what we tend to do is project our feelings onto a person, and thus love the projection of the person and not the actual person behind it. And you are really being called back inside yourself to figure this out within, and to have your divine feminine, divine masculine within unite and have that sacred bond, that sacred marriage within yourself. And this is when you're going to attract all sorts of things, but that requires healing, right? Of course it does. Yeah, okay. I'm going to read the Shaolin Master card to you. Here we go. So we have the Shaolin Master. Be graceful in movement and action. Slow and steady. Breathe and flow. Take a gentler approach. The Shaolin Master calls forth the ninja within. Shaolin medicine is about learning to adapt to a situation and to tap into the energy running through your body and preserve it in order to release it at the right moment. It also teaches subtlety, because when you're too forceful, you use too much energy, and that may not be supportive of what you are working on. The Shaolin Master, like a monk, has respect for all things. He is disciplined and guided by his art and will never use it to impress the foolish or to appear stronger than someone who is threatening him. You too are being invited to remain graceful in your movement, choices, and actions. You're being guided to, oh my God, are you serious? To flow like water, blow like air, and connect with your purest intentions. Don't feel you need to rush ahead. A gentler approach will be more fruitful and rewarding. Move with subtlety and grace. Reach high, but also ask yourself how you can move with the flow of life rather than pushing against it. Do you have the capacity to refocus your gaze at this time? Can you slow down? Or take more time to soften and breathe as you move forward? All of this will be incredibly beneficial for what happens next. Okay, wow. This is big. You're preparing, like you're harnessing your energy for what happens next, which is stepping into your divine purpose, into your mission here, which is incredible. Okay, we have here for you from the Guardian Angel cards a prayer. There's only 4 prayer cards in this whole entire deck, so that is pretty cool. These are really strong. Prayer. Dear Guardian Angel, help me to be flexible in my attitudes and beliefs. Help me not to fear the transient nature of life. Help me to remember the eternal light which emanates from my soul. Oh my god, this wraps up everything. Look at this. This is you. Do you see this person? Do you see the person? And the person is emanating that light, that thunder. Help me to remember the eternal light which emanates from my soul, and the eternal light which emanates from the heart of every living thing. Help me to remember that I am eternally guided and loved by God and all creation. This is so beautiful, you guys. I love this for you. And it takes a lot of courage to go through this. And I applaud you for doing this, for doing the work. This is fantastic stuff. Yeah, I really hope this was helpful to you, you guys. And I'll see you next time. Much love and light. Bye. Oh yeah, and thank you for watching and your likes and shares and subscriptions. Bye. Hi guys, if you have picked pile number 2 with the tiger eye, then this is your reading. This is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. You can reverse the placements. It's not gender specific, nor is it time specific, you guys. Okay. Please leave what does not resonate, because it is for someone else, and only take what resonates with you. Okay, guys, I'm going to hop right into it. I'm curious to see what this brings. The first one was really intense already, so we'll have a look at yours. We have here your Guardian Angel card, your Angels and Ancestors card, and your Oracle card here, your Shamanic Oracle card, which I'll read to you later. This is the advice from Spirit. First, we're going to take a look at your situation here with the tarot cards, okay? Your first card out is the 4 of Cups, which is, first of all, receiving messages from Spirit in your sleep, like you're getting them, almost like in dream state, but it's not dream, it's real. It is real. These are real experiences. They want you to really know this. These are real experiences. You'll, in case you're not trusting, which I think you probably have a bit of a hard time here, because because otherwise they wouldn't bring it up. Oh yeah, you're receiving them. And most of it you probably won't remember when you wake up the next day, and then later on, like maybe a day, a week or something later, or maybe a month, you watch a movie or something and all of a sudden it's there and you're like, oh my god, that's what they wanted to tell me. And then you remember and connect the dots, and this moment is incredible, and that's what I'm seeing here. And we have Mastery here, which is Cancerian energy. This is you taking the reins of your life and really, like, you're like blazing. You're a trailblazer is what I'm feeling here. Really trailblazing, but in a cool way. I see for some of you, this is like hippie style. It's just like trailblazing in a very gentle way, which I totally love. I totally love. And your energy, as soon as I tapped in, was really, really gentle, and it's so cool. It's like mellow but still trailblazing, which is so cool. So really energetic, but in a very gentle way. Cool. Yeah, you're very in touch with your emotions also. Nice. And you're probably doing some meditating, yoga, like going within, like regularly. You're really tapping within. You also know your boundaries. And you know, like, you're creating this beautiful space when you're in meditation around you. This really peaceful, thank you for that. This really, like, a state of peace is what you're creating here around you forever. And you're sending that out. I don't know if you're aware of it, but when you do this, this is what you radiate out onto the world, which is gorgeous. Yeah. And of course you're receiving insight during meditation. Wow. What I feel for you Oh, okay. What I feel for you. This must be for one of you specifically. Um, how do I say that? I don't mean to frighten you or anything, but the wind through your hair. This is for one of you specifically. The wind through your hair. During meditation, sometimes you might feel something going through your hair. This is indeed your guides, your ancestors being with you. Okay? And I hope, really, really hope, I'm not scaring anyone here because this is not something that you should be scared about. I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying this is a message for one of you, at least one of you, where this is happening and you've been wondering, or felt like that breath of air. This is them. We have the King of Pentacles here. This is somebody else. This is another person here. Could be a father figure. Is someone who is very well established, also not only in the material world but also the social realm, very well established. They have material wealth. Very, very stable. I'm getting off of them. Very correct. I'm getting some sort of a correctness off of them. I almost want to say square, which it probably is to you because you're showing up as this hippie-ish kind of person. And, or at mind, I don't know, maybe just at spirit. You don't have to wear like the clothes and everything. Like, I'm a hippie at heart for sure. And I'm necessarily not always wearing the clothes, or maybe not at all sometimes. So yeah, but there's a contrast here, definitely a contrast. Interesting. The Five of Pentacles. I feel like for some of you, this person might have exited your relationship here, might have left because you are such a trailblazer. And not to put the blame on you or anything like that at all. That's not what I'm seeing here. What I'm seeing here is that it's kind of hard to put in words for me. What you perceive as gorgeous and beautiful and radiant, they perceive differently. To a degree now, what I'm feeling is drastically different. They could never live the way you live because maybe you're a minimalist, maybe you have like cut down on your spending, and to you just other values are very important to you, like money. Yeah, well, money, you need to survive, but it's a tool to you, you know. You're although I know the King of Pentacles is one that uses money as a tool, but that's not what I mean here. I feel it differently. I feel like to you it's just like you're on an entirely different path than they are. And yeah, and this, I don't know, I feel like he's like turning away from the relationship here. And I feel fatherly energies, although it doesn't have to be a father. It could be like a friend or actually your partner. Depends. With the Eight of Pentacles, this is like you're working away on yours regardless. Happily working away on yours regardless. You might actually, what I'm seeing here is like you might actually be creating jewelry, is what I'm seeing here, like handcrafted stuff, maybe macrame, like, you know, those gorgeous chains and bracelets is what I'm seeing you do here. This is so cool. This is awesome. Yeah, this is your path. You know, this is what you want to do with your life. And good for you. Good for you. It doesn't have to please anybody else. You're not hurting anyone, so I don't see anything wrong with this, you know? This is gorgeous. Really good stuff. Really good stuff. Let me use the Rider-Waite deck here to see what else Spirit wants to tell you. Thank you, Spirit. Yep, that one too. Oh, wow. Yep. Ten of Pentacles, which is complete stability. Complete stability within a relationship. This first card that I drew for you with the Four of Cups, this could also mean that you try to explain that to that person and really give them your wisdom or share with them what you know or how you perceive the world, but they just didn't receive it and weren't able to receive it because their worldview is just so drastically different. But in reality, you two are the Ten of Pentacles. Uh, this is what you both want. This is not necessarily what you are in this very moment, but it is what you both want secretly. It can also be what you want secretly, you know? Like maybe you've been really upset about one another, but in reality, you really love each other and you really see that stable, and you wish you could communicate with the other person. You wish, in case if this is your parent, you could be the child again, you know, their child again. You wish, what I'm seeing you here is you wish, you know, it could be that little child again. You're reminiscing about the past, about how it was growing up with them, how awesome of a father they were, or a mother with strong male energy, right? You're reminiscing about this, is what I see you here. Yeah. There's an offer that's being made, an offer that's being made with the Page of Cups. Someone, either you or the other person, is reaching out. Spirit is saying this is the other person, although again you can reverse the placement. It really depends who is watching here, but someone is reaching out here, speaking truth, speaking their emotions, speaking about their emotions, speaking about their feelings. Yeah. Oh man, wow. We have the Two of Cups here, you guys. The Two of Cups, which is a really like a kindred spirit relationship. Again, if we're talking about your father here, then it's just like you have a soul connection. If we're talking about that this is your partner, then this is, of course, also a soulmate connection, and something that is divinely orchestrated for sure. And here I feel strong Kundalini rising. Like there must be a lot of sexual energy here involved too, between the two of you, like to the point where it's like, you know, the tingly, energetic, electric aura that you two have when you come together is what I'm seeing here. Yeah. I also hear keep walking, stay on your path, keep doing what you're doing. This is victorious, is what I'm seeing here as well. Yeah. Truth is being spoken. Gorgeous, guys. This is the new beginning. This is the truth is being spoken here. And yeah. And maybe some truth can be painful, you know? Some truth can be painful, for sure. But also, like, once you know that, clarity is just amazing. That's what you want, right? You do not want to stay in a relationship that is not worth staying in, where you are not understood. I mean, yeah, of course, if you're sometimes not understood, that is normal. But if you're not understood all the time, I don't know. Or maybe you just want to like cut down on the time you spend with this person. I don't know. All of a sudden, I feel bad for saying that. And maybe so do you, because this is one tough decision here, I feel. And I feel you've got a lot of love for one another here. You've got a lot of love for one another. And you don't really want this, is what I'm feeling. That's why I'm feeling so bad about that. But like almost like I shouldn't have said that. You have a lot of love for one another. Yeah. Oh man, look at that. The Knight of Cups, which is totally that love offer that's coming in. Maybe you've been waiting for that as well. And to the father situation, just like that extension of the hand of the, hey, I'm so sorry, I shouldn't have said that. I really, really love you. I'm so glad you are my daughter. I'm so glad you are my son. I apologize. This is an apology coming your way. And this is vice versa here too, because there is an age difference between Page and Knight here. So you both are, oh yeah. Oh, oh, guys. Oh, this is so gorgeous. It's like you're exchanging cups here. And after that, you're like, oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you too. Oh, we're so happy. It's like, I feel like I'm playing with, what's it called again? I'm not going to say it. Anyway, so here, the cups, you see those cups? You're exchanging cups and then you're toasting. It's like, yeah, awesome, cool. These is happy times again, right? You both, one of you is going to start doing that, and the other one is quickly going to be there and say the same thing too, because they are sorry too, and you both know that. If you're really honest with yourself, you both know that. You both know that you love each other, regardless. Come what may is what I'm hearing. Come what may. Come what may. Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm so glad this reading with the tarot card finishes like that. We have Aquarius energy in the house. This is the star card denoting to healing, to equal give and takes. And I have the connotation to the cups here again. Really like sharing, really healing. Do you see this? She's pouring those 2 cups. And this is nourishment. This is nourishment for the soul that is happening here. Here, you guys with your cups, and here really nourishing, right? This is very healing, very, very gorgeous wish fulfillment here. I love it. I love it. Also, the star card somehow renders anything bad that happened before. The star card is so positive that it's almost like wiped out because healing is here, and this is so strong. Okay, cool. So we're gonna get to your other cards here, guys. We have, oh, gorgeous. We have the Warrior of Light, which is gorgeous, really, really gorgeous. Number 32, breaking down to a 5 with it, which is that transformative process. Really strongly here, your sacral solar plexus chakra. Sacral solar plexus. Sacral is past events for sure. Is like childhood kind of a stuff. And I see your crown and your third eye really popping, really popping. You are like on your path already. You are that warrior of light, right? Really assume that position if you haven't already, but I feel you are in it already. I feel you in this already. And the medicine here of this card is just to really basically confirming the reading and saying, be really mindful here with this connection, because like I said earlier, you really do love each other. There is a lot of love for one another here, and you're called to express your feelings to one another, because it's quickly going to turn. This is a quick thing. This is a really quick thing. It only takes like one person to reach out. And I know this can be really tough, but there's no defensiveness in this. Do you understand? So there are no swords, you know, there's just like, except for the 4 of Swords, which is different. But what I mean here is, and and the Ace of Swords, but this is different also. What I'm meaning to say, the point I'm trying to make here is it's well received. Any apology, any offer of feelings is really well received here, okay? Yeah. Nice, really nice. Guys, you've done a lot of healing. This is the gentle energy I felt, that gentle hippie kind of an energy that I felt. It's very strong and powerful, yet very gentle, And the Warrior of Light does not cast any shadow because he is so much of the light. Okay, you guys, that is beautiful. And we have another gorgeous one, which is interesting because we have the sun, the enlightenment, and we have the moon, which is something is hidden, right? And the card here says the she-wolf, unleash the wild within. I love this card because it's so beautifully made. Oh, man. Really beautiful. I'm immediately drawn to the crow image here. Crows to me are like holy birds that bring with them a lot of wisdom and healing. And I recently saw like a bulk of crows showing up. I saw that twice in one day. It was crazy. I've never seen so many crows in one place. It was really crazy. Hundreds of crows, hundreds of them. And just flying in this cloud. Wow, it was crazy. And the reason I'm telling you this, because I noticed that these little things that don't seem to mean that much apparently mean a lot to some of you. So that's why I'm sharing them to the best of my abilities. Maybe you've seen it too, I don't know. Yeah, anyways, I'm going to read that card to you Beautiful. She-wolf. So, unleash the wild within. Let your wild side up and out. Unleash your talents and your desires. Yes, yes. The she-wolf is a powerful shamanic soul who is half wolf and half woman. She is the alpha female who is not afraid to stand out from the crowd, or in this case, pack. She is wild, unfiltered, and unfettered. She encourages you not to be trapped by the limiting factors of weaker members of the pack or those who are trying to hunt you down because you have gifts that they don't like or understand. Man, okay, this wraps up the reading. She represents the energy of the wilderness and the unknown and encourages you to be free and unchained and go beyond boundaries. Release the animal energy within and track down what you need to do to express your true self. You are being rewilded at this time, guided to reconnect with your rebellious heart, the part of you that likes to break boundaries and go beyond them completely. If you've been holding back on your hopes or dreams, you're being encouraged to chase after them now. Let the wolf energy within help you track down the direction you want to go in, and don't let any traps or hunters get in the way of your freedom or your growth. The life you want is here. Yes, 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 yes. Very gorgeous. Wow. I love your energy. This is perfect. Really perfect. Okay, and we have judgment here from my guardian angel cards. Oh, you guys are amazing. Let go of your fear of being judged. You are good enough. Let me repeat that. You are good enough. It is time to release all that you have kept safely locked away in your heart. Your true essence and potential have been restricted by structure and method for too long. There is no right or wrong way. Just be you. Yes, yes, just be you. Be authentic, be you, be your core self. How gorgeous. Radiate your light and shine, please. Thank you so much. Cool. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your likes, shares, subscriptions, comments. Oh my God, it is amazing. Thank you so much. Much love and light to you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi guys, hello. If you have picked pile number 3 with the fossil, then this is your reading. Okay, so what Spirit would like to tell you, we'll find out in a second. This is a general reading, so this means it may or may not resonate with you. Please only take what resonates and leave the rest behind because it is for someone else. It's not gender specific, it's a timeless reading, and you can reverse the placements. All right, you guys, we'll hop right into your reading. I'm excited. We have here your guardian angel card. We have a angels and ancestors oracle card, and we have a shamanic oracle deck card here, which I'll read to you later. Okay, but for now we're gonna hop into your tarot reading. All right, let's see. Okay. Oh, cool. We have the wise one here, the hermit, which is Virgo energy. Oh, so cool. You're harnessing your inner power right now, your inner light, your inner fire to really, wow, to really shine your light. You have gained a lot of wisdom here. You are your own anchor. You have made strong connection with your inner child. Your inner child relies on you too. This is about reparenting. Yeah, you're just giving yourself and your inner team and your inner child especially a really nice shelter here. There's warmth, like you're really doing that, which I love. There's a lot of emotions involved here, a lot of emotions. Yeah, I also see tears. Yeah, when you get in touch with your inner child, that's what that's what sometimes happens. Like we just have to cry, we have to release stuff from our past because we all have that, all of us. All right, we have the 10 of Rods, which is you're feeling burdened by something. possibly by that hermiting process, but I'm not sure yet. We'll have to draw more cards. Ten of Rods is feeling burdened, like it's too much. It's too much to carry. It's like I'm seeing someone being almost slumped over by the weight. But Spirit's reminder here is that you are strong enough to carry these. You just have to hold them a little bit different, is what I'm hearing. You have to hold them a little bit different. You might have to bring more structure in your life. More structure in your life. Who I really recommend when it comes to structure is Jordan B. Peterson, right? Jordan B. Peterson. He has, let me just look at my books, The 12 Rules for Life, for example, which is really good. I really recommend this if you really want that masculine part in there. I'm not in agreement with all of his views, but that book is really good, I feel. And it helps you, like, it's almost like the whip of a, how do you call that? I don't know how you call that. Is that a whip? The splash of a whip? That's what that is. It's like in case you need to wake up, in case you need to really get your life together and get it organized. That's a good book. Yeah, anyways. So yeah, structure. Also making your bed in the morning, every morning. Very important. Okay, side note, let's continue. Because we have the Fool here. Something wasn't working for you. Like your old way of life really wasn't working for you. And so you embarked on this beautiful journey to enlightenment. See this? He's like walking, he has his backpack, not very many things. Much like the hermit. So you might need to lighten your load again, is what I'm hearing here. This could also mean decluttering your home, like getting it, again, that connotation to getting it more organized. And to like only carry, what you really need. Only take on this journey what you really need. And this is so gorgeous because this is about shedding, right? This is about shedding, like outer stuff. Because maybe you have noticed this before. When you're cleaning your house, and especially when you're cleaning your windows, then you will see clearer. And this is no joke. Like to me, I've experienced this a bunch of times. This is like internal cleansing as well. And then all of a sudden things might seem clearer to you and might appear clearer to you. So this is also like really get your life in order. I'm sorry. They're coming through like really like that whip almost, but in a loving demeanor, right? Yeah. Okay. Transformative process here, like you're getting out of your cocoon, right? And there, of course, and then there's going to be the cocoon there that you need to clean up, that residue that just happens when you're just getting out of that hermiting process, right? Out of that cocoon here, out of that cocoon state here. There's going to be residue that needs to be cleaned off, period. We have the Three of Pentacles. You really went within, like you really thought about it. You might also be writing, journaling. This is my card for journaling. Really writing it down. He also has, look at this. This is so cool. He has his journal right with him. Like, so you might be carrying your journal wherever you're going. This is part of your precious stuff that you're taking with you here, right? This is something that is very, very important to you to get clarity and to really be able to think when you're writing. So this is good. And you're doing this diligently, very diligently. What I'm also feeling with this is someone who's like really drawing like an artist and expressing your feelings with your art. The Queen of Cups. You're intuitive, like you're drawing, or you're writing intuitively, and you're drawing intuitively. These are soul pictures. This is what comes out. You're creating intuitively is what I'm feeling here. Out of your emotional state is what I'm feeling here. And if that means your burdened emotional state, then so be it, is what I'm seeing here too. But you really express that, and through expressing yourself, your load is being lightened. And you're just that Queen of Cups, very receptive, very open, like I said, very intuitive, very in touch with his or her feelings. Oh, yes! Yes! And we have the Four of Rods, which is a really, I love that card because it's such balance. And I feel this is where you're going. I feel this is where you're going, towards a really harmonious relationship. Where we talk is where we talk. In that relationship, we talk things out and through. We're not in it to hurt one another. We're not allowing for the other person to get hurt by something that we see. We will stop them. We will stop them before that even happens. Like in this relationship, we talk before it even gets to that point where it starts to really hurt. This is what they're saying. Like, this relationship is talking about things in a state that is still loving, very respectful. Very respectful. This is quite awesome. I love it. Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, let me draw a couple more cards from the Rider-Waite deck here for you. Thank you. Oh, yeah. We have the Eight of Pentacles, which is diligently working away, right? Diligently working away. You're really focused on work here and really working on, I'm hearing steady home, or on your coins. It could also be that you're working on coins. But somehow this doesn't really make sense to me because you're showing up as the Hermit here. And you're guided to only take what you need here. We'll see. I need to draw more cards. Hierophant. Hierophant. Yeah, they're saying this is what you're working on. This is what you are working on. You're working on becoming that spiritual leader, on becoming, on being aware of mind, body, and soul, right? Mind, body, and soul. You're working on this. Again, I'm getting, that diligently working away. Also, when I said those soul pictures, I'm getting that same connotation here too. And with regards to your relationship, this is something that is very, very committed, right? Very committed. Yeah. Also, what I'm seeing here is that this is not an easy path, and you know this. You are aware of it. You're like, yeah, peace out. That's what I'm seeing here. I know this is totally not what he's doing in the card, but that's what I'm seeing it as. It's like, yep, peace out. You might have been a couple of times where you're like, yep, I'm done with it. I am done with it. I'm like throwing everything against the wall and being like, no, no, thank you. I'd rather not do this. And then, but still continue to do it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. See those pentacles? He keeps doing the same thing over and over again, and still every single pentacle is perfect, right? Every single pentacle here is perfect. So you may feel like you have been working on the same things over and over and over again, and you're like, I'm still doing it a really good job. And you might get frustrated or like somehow pissed off, but you still keep going. Every time you threw it against the wall, later on you picked it back up. You picked yourself back up. You picked everything back up. You cleaned up, and you got back to work. Nice. Three of Wands. This, to me, the Three of Wands is a very peaceful card, and it's so cool because to me it ties into the Four of Rods. It's really peaceful. It's harmonious. It's like you're standing there. You made your decision. Like, you made your bed, and you're laying in it too now, which is awesome. This is a good bed, a really good bed, and you built this one yourself. It was really hard to build that bed because you had to learn from scratch, right? You had to learn from scratch, and now you're just standing there and be like, oh, cool. Starting to see the first things, like when you have built your bed, it's like you have that finished product there, and you're like, man, that is gorgeous. I can't believe I did that. And you're like reminiscent about, cool, this is amazing, like what I did. You know that there's a lot more to do, but that thing stands and is there, which is really, really cool. That's awesome. Oh, some of you might actually be climbing, like rock climbing, because what I see, and this could also just be a metaphor, but what I'm seeing is climbing on a mountain. I see this as the climbing rope, that one here, as the climbing rope, and you know that this is next. That, oh yeah, full on, wow, yes. Here, you got the mountain right there. You full on know. Wait, there, you see this, right? He's got his stuff with him. He's like, yep, that's where I'm gonna go. I know that I need to climb that mountain right there. I can already see it. And you're fully, like, you're equipped. You're equipped to do it too. You got your rope. Everything else, the skill, the muscle, everything else is just gonna come to you. And you know that. You know that. Just from experience. From experience. Yes, okay. This one first, sure. Wow. Ooh, yes. You've got the Ace of Cups, which is that love offer that's coming in. What I'm feeling is also Spirit is coming in here for you. Of course, because they're the ones that are offering this to you. But that hermiting and that diligently working away is really paying off here. You totally got your new beginning here. I feel like this is really fresh. You're going to feel really fresh and really reborn. Also, this is a nice, how do you say this? When you keep doing something over and over, it somehow gets boring, and this is just the refreshment. This is something totally different, right? Totally different. And you're gonna feel like, ah, oh, this is so good. It's almost when you're going from cold water into, when you're going into, what are they called? Oh, guys, I'm sorry, it's so late already. From cold water into nice warm water. That's what that feels like. You're like, oh, how your muscles relax and you're just like, oh man, that is so nice. I so enjoy this. And that's what that's going to feel like, Yeah. Whoa. Okay. We have the Hermit twice. The Hermit twice. That's incredible. So either you have really strong Virgo in your chart or Spirit is trying to make a strong point here. Yeah, you're really shining light on that situation, and you will totally understand why it is that you went into hermit mode, why you had to shed so much. And this will feel especially good because you would have not known what this warm bath feels like if you hadn't been in the cold. Oh, Spirit, yes. Oh my God, thank you. If you hadn't been in the cold, do you see this? You would not feel how good this thermal, I don't know, I'm like in the word, no. Those thermal baths that feel extremely good, that are just warm and comforting. You would not know what this feels like. You would not have the appreciation for this if you hadn't been in the cold before. And you will totally understand because you're like, oh yeah, now I see. You're shining a lantern on that and be like, yeah, totally makes sense now. It's like that. I love it. Oh, mate, how cool. How cool. Last card for you guys. Oh, yes. Ooh. Yes, guys. Yes. Oh, my God. Bottom. Okay, I need to show you this, and then I'll show you the bottom of the deck. First of all, 10 of Cups. Yes. And you already have the 4 of Rods, mind you, which is total bliss in a relationship. Could not be better, basically. It could not be better. This is incredible. So either you are in this relationship already or it's coming in for you, or this is not, I don't feel, yes, of course you're aligned within yourself, but I feel this is relationship coming in. Relationship and full-on gorgeousness here. Full-on gorgeousness. And this is because you have made peace with that situation, with your inner work, with your I gotta climb that mountain, and then you're coming to that well, that's it. Yes, I found it. So those thermal wells, where you just stand underneath waterfalls. In Turkey they got those, or wherever else, Australia as well, where they have those warm wells that come out of the earth, and you just sit in them and you're like, oh my goodness, I cannot believe how beautiful this is. Right? And you enjoy it all the way more because you've been through it, right? Because you've been through the cold, through everything, through the shedding here, which is fantastic. And you end with the 10 of Cups and bottom of the deck, I promise you. 10 of coins. Yes, yes, yes. So this is fantastic news for you here. I love it, guys. I totally love it. All right, let's see what comes out here. Love it already. We have from the Shamanic Oracle cards, we have the Eagle with the number 16 breaking down to a 7, which is you are so on the right track here. It's not even funny. I love that. Oh my god, you're gonna be so happy. It's crazy, guys, crazy. Ah, well earned, well earned. This is coming back home. This is coming back home, and they're receiving you. It's like they are receiving you. You're coming back home, and they are receiving you. Like this is like a celebration. You made it. Oh, what pops into my head is the hero's journey. You know, when you really went on that path, you really went within. Carol S. Pearson. That's a good book. With her 12 archetypes, she's talking exactly about the hero's journey. And this is what that is. This is the coming home. You went on that journey, and you really went within. This is diving within too, deep within. Now you're like flying back home into that beautiful nest, into that Ace of Cups, and be like, oh, cool. I can relax. This feels so incredibly good. Oh man, you're returning home from a soul journey. That is so gorgeous. And you're like all the more wise and all the more strong. Yes, because you carried those 10 of Wands. And you just, wow, this is also a lot of freedom, like how free eagles are, and they're just gliding through the air because, oh, wow, because they're on the current. They're going with the current, you guys. They're not going against it and being like, oh my God, I really have to, you know. They don't. Have you ever seen like birds flying against the current for a long time? No. They try it. They might try like the little birds, and then they're like, oh, okay. I'm going with the current, and off they go. This is going with the flow. Going with the flow. You full know what that means now. You're like, yes, woohoo! How cool. Okay, we have the arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. Okay. We'll see. We will see. This is also pointing to above, to seeing things from a higher perspective. Is what I feel because the arrow is pointing upwards. This reminds me of balanced scales here too. Of yeah. We'll see what the card wants to say. Okay, arrow. This is so fun. I love it. Yes. Oh, yes. Okay, so arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. Surround yourself with positive people and experiences and environments that make you feel safe. Call on your angels, guides, and ancestors to bring you protection. Arrows have long been revered as symbols of protection, as many native peoples would use the bow and arrow as a weapon of defense. When an arrow appears in meditation or dreams or an oracle reading, it's a sign you need to protect yourself and what is important to you, because not everyone has the same intentions as you do. This does not mean that people are intentionally wanting to hurt you, but they could be careless in their choices and actions, and this could affect you. There are energies around you that could lower your vibration, and it's important you become aware of them and aren't brought down by them. If you are in a situation where you feel that not everything is as clear as it seems, trust your intuition. There are energies in your current situation that aren't fully aligned with your intentions and goals or with kindness. Follow your intention about whom to trust and what to trust. If you can take time to retreat or to step out of the situation to assess what is going to be beneficial for you, do so. In any event, this is a time to call on the energy of protection and to place yourself in a space that feels safe. All right, you guys. Didn't expect that card, to be honest with you, from the reading. But there's reason that it's here. So I trust it's for some of you. We'll see. You have inspiration here as your guardian angel card, and that wraps up your reading. A wave of inspiration and a stream of beautiful ideas are about to enter your aura. It is important that you trust your intuition at this time. Wow. Pay attention to unusual thoughts that come into your mind and do not discount your imagination. Many wonderful ideas which have served humanity were initially scoffed at or ridiculed. We, your guardian angels, will help you discover ways to apply your ideas and manifest new realities in your life. That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your incredible support, for liking, sharing, watching, subscribing. My God, you guys. I am so grateful. Much love and light, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi, guys. Hello. If you have picked pile number 3 with the turquoise, then this is your reading. Okay, so, this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. Please only take what resonates and leave the rest behind, because that means it's for somebody else. It's not gender specific. It's not time specific either. It's timeless. And yeah, that means whenever the message reaches you, it is yours at that time. You can reverse the placements. That's it. We're going to hop right in. Good. We have here for you a guardian angel card. We have a angels and ancestors card, and we have a shamanic oracle card for you, which I'll read to you later. This is advice from spirit, but we're going to start with your tarot reading. So I'm excited. Ooh, okay. We have the 7 of Rods, which is you in action, is what I'm feeling immediately. Like, male energy. Doesn't have to be a male, but I'm feeling like you in action. You're like, yes, we're doing this. I'm doing this regardless of anyone else. I found my passion and I'm doing this. Like, I'm working away and I love it. Is that sort of a thing? Oh yeah, you are determined, really determined. And what an adventure this is. And you're really like, you're bringing it to the table. That is, wow, you're just there. You're so present. Wow. Yeah, and this will bring you success. This will totally bring you success. You're so determined. Absolutely. You might already be able to see the first sprouts of what you're doing here. Like the first, you'll be like, oh, cool, it's working. It's like, wow, it's working, cool. Let's keep doing this. Let's do this. It's working. 2 of Rods, you see things from a higher perspective. With this one, you might actually literally be standing on something, like be higher up for your work, for what it is that you're doing. This is for some of you. Interesting. But again, that connotation, very successful. Like, you made up your mind. You totally made up your mind. And it's like action, action. And all those cards are wands. So it's like, go, go, go. Oh, we got, oh, whoa, what? Okay. Okay. We have the 5 of Rods, which are ego games. And that's what I meant with no matter what. These people are clearly not working together. They're like all over the place. They do whatever it is that they please to do. They're not thinking about the community. They're not thinking about what is best for everyone else involved. They're only thinking about themselves, which is ego games at their finest, right? They're arguing. Again, they're not working together. And you're just like, I'm working away. I'm doing my part. I don't care about this stuff here happening. I don't. I really, really don't. They can do whatever they want. I am working on my stuff. I'm working. King of Rods. Yes, this is you. Because you know why you're doing this. You are so determined and you're committed to this cause here. It's beautiful to see. Very committed, very loyal. If this is a situation, know that the situation is exactly as it appears, okay? This could also be an inheritance coming in for you. Yeah. But I feel like this is incredible. The energy of action that you bring to the table, the amount of energy you put in this is just incredible. And everywhere you look, or everywhere you're gonna look if you aren't at that point yet, is like things are starting to sprout. This is, the other stuff is weeds. But what you're planting here is gorgeous, gorgeous sunflowers, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous plants, because ah, yeah. So, there's this saying, he who, in the Bible, he who sows, it's, I don't know what the translation is, uh, scorn, I think. He who sows hatred will reap scorn, or the other way around. I hope I'm saying it right. I hope you know what I mean. But you are fully aware that in order to reap something beautiful, you have to put something beautiful into the earth, and you have to love it, and you have to appreciate it, you have to work for it, you have to put in energy, time, and effort, and you're doing it here. And the other ones aren't, whoever the other ones are here. Right? But you know this, and you're fully focused. And they're just this is a tea here. It's so interesting. This is a tea, and you're just, no tea, no shade is in my is in my head right now. So yeah, whatever. You're just like, yeah, you're not even caring about this energy yet. It is in your I almost want to say in your immediate surroundings, but you don't care. It doesn't matter, because you are so strong. Like, your energy is so strong that it's like it's not there. It doesn't bother at all, at all. It's like it's not there. And you have the star card, yes, which is wish fulfillment, which is Aquarian energy. Oh, I love it. It's healing. It's healing. It's like you're healing yourself. You're healing yourself. You're healing your life. You can totally see your ship is coming in. Like, you've worked for this. You know what it is that you're doing. You're very aware, and you are made. The way you're shining, and the way you have placed yourself. Like, you made your bed, like from scratch, like I said. And this is such a gorgeous bed. Perfect. Perfect for a king. Very nice. Very, very nice. Very nice. You might also be checking out the stars, looking at the stars. Have a connection with the stars. You're going to feel so free. Wow. So free. And know that after this time of action comes a time of rest and release also, okay? We're going to check in with the Rider-Waite deck to see for more information, although I almost feel it's not necessary in your case for some reason. Wow, you're the magician, like I said. You fully are aware of your tools, and you're making use of them. You're making use of them, like every single one of them. As above, so below. This is going to bring balance. Yep, this is towards your beautiful life. Like, you're bringing everything into balance here. And you're working for it, and you're so determined. I love that energy, because it's so encouraging, and it's like you're so positive. Yeah, full on, mate. Yes, you have the courage, Cancerian energy, the major arcanas, both of them, and the star. This is about duality, talking about duality, bringing the light and the dark together, but it's also, and mostly in your case, I feel here, as above, so below. You're holding the reins to your life, to your inner well-being, to your state of being, to your emotional state. This is something that is not easy to come by, to be aligned so much within your emotions, and to be the master of your, and I don't mean like weapon master. What I mean is being a friend of your emotions, like allowing all of that to be there, to guide you, because that's what they are. They're guiding you. They're telling you something about your inner state, and you're allowing it here. And I love it. I love it. Oh my God. I love your energy. How cool. And definitely, because he who helps themselves receives help always. And that's what's happening here too. Your efforts are being recognized on a big scale, here. They know, because the universe can't possibly ignore that kind of action. They can't. They can't. You're just so present. I love it. Yeah. And we have the Seven of Coins, which is you again, like diligently working away. But also to the point, like I said, you will need to rest soon, right? Do not forget to balance these things. That's important here too. Don't forget to rest, mate. Yeah, and really, really accept that shadow side is what I'm seeing here too. They're all here for a reason. All of them, every single one of them, of those emotions is equal in value. That is very important. Very important. You're reflective. You're the reflective type for sure. Of course, because otherwise you couldn't have come by that kind of a knowledge. Queen of Wands, which is you too. This is the counterpart to the King of Wands, of course. So that in mind, what I see this as is like just being balanced within divine feminine, divine masculine, but as the power couple, this is where your power comes from, right? Because you're so aligned and within yourself. And she holds that sunflower, like I said earlier. So maybe you are even planting sunflowers, who knows, for the upcoming summer. Or, you know, wherever you are. Not everyone has winter right now. So, yeah, this is really cool. Again, another action card. And she is one that just radiates that, what I'm feeling off of you, just that positivity, that warmth, that loyalty. Just like very... she knows her boundaries too. She knows her boundaries and she just radiates that outside. She's really good with these endeavors, right? With these plans, like bringing these plans into actions. She's really, really good with these. Yeah, you are. Yes, judgment. Karma. This is like, to me, you heard your call. You heard your call loud and clear. You're working away. This is what you're doing. Come what may, again, come what may. That connotation again, come what may. You heard them. You're gonna follow suit. Come what may. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Do you know those children toys that spin? Those tiny ones? That look like... I'll show you because that's what I'm seeing right now. Oh. Those things here? I don't know if you can see. You know, you spin them. Spinners, maybe that's what they're called, and you just spin them. And what's put in my head right now is that movie where they use the little spinners to identify whether something was actually reality or not. I think it was Inception with Leonardo DiCaprio, that movie, where they actually, you know, where there's a real world and a not real world, and you don't know the difference. So take it as it resonates for you, but you might have been shown a different reality here, or you might live in two different realities here, is what I'm seeing. And you have a special thing that lets you know whenever you are in either one or in the other. You know, that spinning thing? That's so interesting. Please drop that in the comments if you want to, what that is, if that resonates with someone. Wow. That is so cool. Okay, last card for you, that one. Death, scorpionic energy here in the house. Man, you have a lot of major arcanas here. Like, this is big, 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 big for you. Big, really big. So I'm actually glad we pulled those cards to show you that this is big. I mean, you know, but I don't. So that is cool. Full enlightenment. You know that... Absolutely, that you did the shedding here. You did those. You went through those death processes. You released what you had to release in order to be reborn. In order to be reborn. Again, you heard that call, and you're like, come what may, I'll walk this path. Come what may, I'll walk. And they're backing you. They're backing you. They're like, yes, yes. Like I said, the universe. Oh, they heard you loud and clear. Woohoo! Great. Oh, I love that. We have taming. Oops, sorry. Shamanic Oracle card. The taming of the wind here. Okay, taming of the wind with the number 55. The 5 is very transformative energy. And breaking down to a 10, breaking down to a 1, which is the new beginning, right? It's right there around the corner. It's also like like I said, you really earned your feathers here. You really earned your feathers. This might be for some of you. I'm hearing like blood moon, whatever that means to you. Blood moon. Yeah, the wisdom is going to come in for you here. Like, like again, I'm getting that connotation of they got your back, but I'm also getting like wisdom is coming in from behind, like something you may not see coming, but this is very positive. Okay, this card also calls to ground yourself, to connect yourself with Mother Earth, and to really go with the flow, right? Because you do not want to go against the current, you want to go with the current. It's interesting because the reading before was just talking about that, I think. I'm pretty sure actually that one or the other one. Ugh. Okay, going with the wind, because birds, they're not wasting their energy going against the current. Maybe for a little bit, but then they're like, oh, basically, fuck it, I'm just gonna go with the current because this is too exhausting, I'm wasting my energy. So go with the current here, go with the flow. But I feel that's what you're doing. But what you really need to take, put an eye on here is the resting phase, okay? Because you don't want to burn yourself out during this process. This is the only thing here, okay, that they want you to know is also take the time to rest, to ground yourself, to enjoy, right? To enjoy life too. That's important. Oh, and I see a crow like that. Wisdom, yeah. That wisdom that is coming in, you're going to spread it too. You're going to spread it too. You're going to transform whatever comes in, make it yours, integrate it, and then release it out onto the world is what I'm seeing here too. Great stuff. Really great stuff. And I'm seeing again that falling away of unnecessary stuff that you no longer need. And starting to shine from the inside. Wow. Like starting to glow. It's coming through the cracks. Wow. So wow, light coming through the cracks is what I'm seeing here, which is incredible. And then I'm immediately drawn to the Heart Guardian, to your next card, because they are connected at this point. Love yourself and let yourself be loved. This card is so gorgeous. It's such a feminine energy and it's so nurturing. And this is what happens, like when a shell, like this is you, when a shell is being cracked, then all of a sudden the light is allowed to come out. When you finally do allow your shadow sides to integrate within yourself, then this is what happens. They start to break free, they start to work together, really start to work together here. And then you can show your true colors, and then you can let your heart shine out onto the world, because you are invincible. There's nothing that people can say about you that you haven't worked on. I hope you understand this. This is so cool, because that's what that is. Whenever you're cool with all your inner parts, then whatever a person brings towards you is not hurtful any longer, because you can see where they're coming from and you're not bothered by this. For example, if someone told me I look like Barack Obama, I'd be like, okay, like whatever. And if someone told me, however, I really don't like your hair color, that blonde really looks hideous on you, something like that, right? I might think like, okay, and might get self-conscious about it, because this might be something that actually bothers me. It doesn't, but just an example, right? These are those things, and that makes us invincible. If I'm hearing you look like Barack Obama, I'm like, okay. Okay, because I'm absolutely not, clearly, right? And that's what I mean by that, and that's what's happening here in that transformative process, which is really gorgeous. Okay, we have the Heart Guardian. Love and let yourself be loved. Welcome with open arms opportunities to give and receive love. The Heart Guardian is an angelic energy that can help you call for protection and guidance with all issues surrounding the heart. This is essentially the angel who helps you with all relationships, whether they be with yourself, family, or even a romantic connection. She can enable you to move beyond any limiting fears about trust, discern whom to trust, and understand how you can move forward in a balanced relationship with that person. In this card, she is adorned with a sacred heart and draped in a red cloak to show her capacity to let love lead the way. You are love, lovable, and loving. The energy of love is surrounding your whole world at this time. Angels are swirling around you, encouraging you to open your heart and reveal the blessings that you have to offer. They want you to know that you are a highly loving being who deserves to give and receive love. If you are finding it challenging to feel love at this time, it's important for you to give yourself credit where it's due. You are also encouraged to welcome support from others. Learn to receive. Don't try and do everything on your own. If you are working on a relationship or are in a new relationship, this card can usher in energies that allow you to forge a powerful connection with your partner. Love is in the air. Wow, that is quite potent. I like it. I like it, you guys. And your last card, Guardian Angel card, and then we'll wrap this up. Creativity. We, your angelic messengers, are here to help unleash the endless creative potential that you possess. Listen to the whispers of love inside your heart as we communicate with you through feeling and emotion. Let go of fear and apprehension and express the endless source of creativity you possess. Have fun and allow the inner child within you to express your true essence. All is valid. Aww. I love this. Yes. How cool. All right, you guys. I really hope this reading empowered you or gave you more clarity. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for your likes, shares, subscriptions, comments. They are so appreciated. Much love and light. And I'll see you next time, you guys. Bye.